The second value that I am so happy that you share with me, that you signed up to and I have committed my life to, is to be a solution provider and not a part of the problem to be solved. Somebody once said, if you're not solving a problem, you're probably creating one. and so the idea is really, every time you show up, are you creating a problem for others to solve? Or are you being invited as the solution provider because there was a problem to be solved? It's very interesting about how problems and solutions actually are the value that we create. I know that we've grown up on this whole wealth creation. We need to create wealth. But honestly, if you ask of me, it's not as important to create wealth as it is as important to create value. Because this is how it works. Every time a solution finds a problem and solves it, that creates value. And every time value is created, wealth will ultimately be created. Every time wealth is created and it's multiplied, maintained, and managed properly, it will become prosperity. So imagine a nation like Nigeria, where 180 million plus more people are all trying to be solution providers. Each one of them seeking to create value. Each one of them trying to solve a problem. Oh my God, imagine what nation that would be. But that starts with you and it starts with me. And I'm sure you've heard this story before. These two salesmen that went into this city, and when they found that nobody was going to buy their product because they were selling shoes and nobody in the city was wearing shoes. And the first one was so problem focused, he was literally trying to get out of there. And the other guy says, hey, this is the largest market we've ever seen. One of them was thinking problem, no shoes, no sales. The other was thinking no shoes, solution, plenty of shoes to be made, plenty of money to be made. My question is, what do you see when you look? When you look at any situation, do you see just the problem or do you see the opportunity for the solution? I love the way somebody once said it. He says, problems are solution opportunities in disguise. In other words, problems are only opportunities for solution to create value, but those opportunities have been disguised. So every time you go somewhere, do you leave things on the floor for somebody else to come and pick up, or do you pick up the things that you left? So I'll tell you this very interesting story. It's a very short one. I had gone to the airport on my way flying out, and whilst I was at the boarding counter, I had noticed how much paper surrounded the lady who was literally issuing me the boarding pass. And I said to her, look, there's so much paper here. This is your office. She says, oh, don't worry. There's some people will come and sweep it. And I said to her, but they're not. This is you. Do you have a dustbin? She said, no. I said, well, can I help you? So I stepped over the counter and I started picking up the paper. They said, listen, oh, please, Mr. DUROTOYE, please. Let me quickly run. She went to get a dustbin. She picked up all the paper herself and she dropped it in the dustbin. So I asked her, I said, where was the dustbin? She said, we actually had one at the back there that nobody uses. But it didn't occur to her that I cannot litter my floor for somebody else to come and pack it. I'm creating problems for that person. This is how it works. I was driving past the toll gate one day, and this gentleman in a Porsche, you could tell that Nigeria had been good to that person. This one person drives past the toll gate, pays his toll, collects the toll ticket, and as he's winding up his beautiful Porsche, he throws the paper outside. And I thought, what a shame. You must be a solution provider. I don't want you to ever be the agenda on the disciplinary committee. I want you to be the one who is invited because a problem needs to be solved. So, as we go into the future together, I want you to maintain a solution mindset. I don't want you to be intimidated by problems. I want you to be inspired by problems because it's going to bring out the solution in you. This is how we're going to create value. This is how you will create a life of leadership and excellence that would lead to such accelerated development in every area of your life. Go ahead, be a solution provider and not a part of the problem to be solved.